Hello YouTube, this is Bub's Comics coming at you with a comic haul. I have been this weekend to my not so local LCS shop. I really like this place. They really have just millions and millions of back issues. They don't do any new comics, it's all back issues, and I just really enjoy it. Had an in-between time, in between spending some time with family and spending some more time with family, carved out about 40 minutes to go into the store. Now I'll give you a quick backup of last weekend. Was Memorial Day weekend, and they had a sale where you could construct a short box for $65. So, and they were advertising the sale. Well, I just couldn't get down there. Too much other stuff going on. So this weekend I went in and I told them my sad story about how I couldn't make it in last weekend, and they went ahead and extended the sale for me. And they also told me, since I'm driving like an hour and a half to get to this shop, that anytime I had missed a sale, to just let them know the next time I came in, and they would extend me the same courtesy. So I really appreciate that. So I'm going to go back again just as soon as they have their next sale for this. He pulled me out a short box for himself, emptied one out, gave it to me, and I filled it up. And he actually didn't even charge me $65. He only charged me $62.50. So that was pretty awesome. And I was able, it was a really small short box, like it wasn't a BCW standard. It was probably about 3 inches shy of that. So instead of the standard 150 to 200 comics that a short box would carry, this one held, and I packed it tight, 138 comics for $62.50. So that's still a pretty good deal, as y'all know. So let's roll. I was able to complete a few of my runs. I won't go through all 183 comics with you today, but I'll show you a run I was able to complete, and that's Wolverine, The Best There Is. And this, of course, is R-rated, if you will. It's parental advisory comic warning for Wolverine. So I guess these get pretty graphic. I haven't read them yet, but I'm really excited to. As you know, I'm a completist, so I like to have the entire run before I even start them. And the covers on these are just fantastic. I don't think that they're, a major artist of today or anything like that, but they just really took their time to be very detailed. And I think typically with these more graphic comics, they do get more detailed, just because, it's kind of the gore and horror element. You can't really just do that with shades. You have to really show detail in order to get the full effect. So this one we have Wolverine, The Best There Is, number 1. It's in there. Here is number 2. Look at the eyeballs there. God. That's rough. Here is number 3. Here's number 4. Look at that. Look at the chainsaw coming across into the scalpel. Somebody's about to get to work on him. Here is number 5. Kind of get an idea of the year there when you see the Thor advertisement 2011. Here's number 6. That's pretty gruesome too. That guy. Wonder what his story ends up being. I like these bandages that they put across his arm. I really like his costume in this too. I tend to favor the tapered ears of Wolverine, the tapered, cowl or whatever of Wolverine. And this one, they did an interesting full side, so it's real dark blue, and then they have the small ears there. It's a different look for Wolverine, but I kind of like it. The Astonishing X-Men run did a tapered ears, and that was the first time that you had seen tapered ears since the original Wolverine appearance in Hulk 181, of course 180 and then 181. So you have the tapered ears there, and then, or the cowl wings or whatever you want to call them, and then they did it again in Astonishing X-Men run, and then here it is again as well in Wolverine, The Best There Is. Here's number 7. Cyclops with 2 eyes. See the 2 red eyes instead of a solid. So they did some real interesting stylistic approaches on this, which so far I really like. Here again, number 8, and you see the tapered ears. I really like that. He looks tough, man. Look at that. It's nice. Here is number 9. It's a short run, so we're almost done. Here's number 10. Looks pretty neat. Looks like those guys are turning to dust. Somebody's been snapping their fingers. Here's number 11. It's a little gruesome there. And that's filled up my easel. So here's number 12. And that's it. So just a 12-issue run. I don't even think they have any variants or anything like that. Of course, 2011, they weren't so hard into the variant market at that point. Marvel wasn't. But in any case, here's Wolverine, the best there is, 1 through 12. And I had only up to this point collected number 1 because I thought maybe it was a one-shot. And then when I cataloged it and found out that there was more than one in the series, I had only also collected number 10 as I happened upon it. I think I had picked up both of those for $1 each. And then, of course, these, whatever the math turns out to be, 138 comics, and then only had 62.50 in them, so less than 50 cents a comic. So really worked out pretty well. I haven't read it. After I read it, I'll let you guys know how the storyline is, but the covers alone are fantastic. And I like that it's a mature comic, if you will, with parental advisory. So actually, this is going to be the next one I read. Maybe on my next video, I'll give you an idea of how the story went out. But that's it. Wolverine, best there is, 1 through 12. For the covers alone, I think they were a good pickup. And of course, for the deal I got, you almost couldn't pass it up. I got almost an entire short box filled with almost nothing but Wolverine and related titles. So real excited about that. If y'all haven't checked out my last video, go ahead and do that. We're going to assemble a team together of YouTubers who show their hands only. And we're going to, we're still looking for a name. We've got a few in that other video. So when you get done watching this video, check out my last video and see, watch it and see what you think. And if you have any ideas for any names for the team, we're accepting ideas for names of the team. So we look forward to you commenting on that. And when you get done watching this video, and when you get watching that video, read a comic, because they're awesome. Thanks. Bye.